Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Tribe Nation. I'm kidding, of course. So, someone asked me today, like, hey, man, what's your schedule? You know, what are you, like, you have a set thing or set time? I'm like, no, I don't have anything that's fucking set. I have no idea what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, or how I'm going to be doing it. But obviously, this motherfucker ain't working because it's not working. What the fuck, Chuck? Is it not working or what? What the fuck? Anyway, I guess it is. Anyway, so hopefully I have figured out this whole fucking process. Again, dude, will you stop it with the fucking biting? I can't even tell. See, there we go. I'm still talking to myself. I can't hear myself talk. Anyway, so, whoa, quit. So, I like popcorn. Anyway, so we got a lot of shit going on that I've been talking about, and it's like Groundhog Day. It's like over and over and over and over. And without beating a fucking dead horse, or beating a horse dead, as I always say, you should drink water. Snowcrest. Get down with the Yeti, Willie Blazer. What's up, man? Anyway, so karma. It's a bitch, right? What is karma? How does it work? When does it come back? When does it fuck you in the ass? Well, so I'm trying to figure out a way in which I could do something that would be spontaneous and fucking, you know, off the cuff, and everybody knows that, you know, well, we all think the same way. We're like, hey, look at that, pretty bird. And kind of fucking rambling here. A long time ago, in land far, far away, when I was working at Muscatatuck Urban Training Center in Indiana, and my ranger buddy, Mike Lester, who worked for a very brief time at Fort Benning at the National Guard Pre-Ranger. Fuck you, Tom Sauter, you fucking punk bitch. When they were forming up the program, he hit me up. He said, hey, man, hey, you want a job? And I'm like, cool. Which is kind of flattering, because if it's a brand new program and there's nothing going on, and he would call me, who I have the office skills and the organizational skills of fucking like Helen Keller, I'm like, I'm up. So when we got there, one day we were out having lunch with our new sergeant major, who was a good guy, tried his best, but he was tabless and he'd never done much of nothing. And Mike and I, me and Mike, we were like talking back and forth, whatever, and the Smash goes, stop. Will you just fucking stop? We're like, what? He's like, can you pick a fucking topic and stay on it? And we're thinking like, dude, we know where this is going. But my point is that we were all over the fucking place, as we all are over the fucking place. So, trying to keep some levity without fucking losing my hand. Can you see? It's fucking, it's the Mao. So that I can, like, the calm before the storm, you know. It's, oh shit, dude, too hard. No, off. So, the storm is coming, the shit's swirling, and it's going to be a fucking beatdown. It's going to be the worst Christmas of all Christmases for one Ricky Murillo and all these fucking little fucking pole smokers. So, but back on point here. Speaking of karma, So karma is a bitch because you name shit female or that you refer to as a bitch because it's like never ending, and you're like, what the fuck happened? I just got whatever. That's why you name fucking boats after a female because they're a bitch, and when it breaks down, you're like, this motherfucking bitch broke down. Because if it floats, flies, or fucks, it's gonna break down. At least once a month. So, where was I? So karma. So, back in the day, when I was really, really skinny, and I'm still pretty skinny right now. It's called Svelte. By the way, I think Scott Hickerson for the jacket he gave to me in 2000 and whatever. Good dude. So, I'm in Ranger School. You'll fight tigers. I'm in Florida phase. And back in the day, when Ranger School was fucking hard, I mean, like not like it is now, but like it was really hard. You got 1 meal a day, you got maybe an hour sleep per night, maybe 2 hours tops, and it was a big fucking suck fest. You really didn't know what you were doing or where you were going. You just were like how much further? So I am a E3 from Ranger Battalion, which means in the big army, not me, but an E3 in a Ranger Battalion is probably the equivalent. Well, in Ranger School, an E3 from Ranger Battalion is probably the equivalent of an E6 in fucking Legland. Maybe E7. But without, the whole clerical skills and fucking writing NCOERs. So, I've got patrol-based activities as a platoon sergeant. And so, that means I gotta do the resupply and I've got movement to the ORP, and when you occupy the ORP, that's when you change out the fucking chain of command. Now, having been a former Ranger instructor at 4th RTB, fuck you, Joe Trainer, it is a set thing. Like things have to happen so you don't fucking set the next chain of command up for failure. So, my RI that day is a guy named Sergeant Rankin, E7. Rankin. He's on the Facebook. I know he is. I've seen him. So, as a Ranger student, you don't want to fucking suck the dick or kiss the ass, but you don't want to like cross the line in which you're like fuck you, Sergeant. I'm doing what I want to do. So they come in and they do RI changeover, and I get my roster number called out. I'm like, cool, I got this. I know what I got to do. I got my fucking sector sketches done, resupplies done, fucking reconfirm black and gold, fire and barrier plan. I mean, I'm just tracking. So we pick up and we get ready to move out, and Sergeant Rankin goes, hey Ranger Moore, they call you Bubba. I'm like, roger that, Sergeant. He goes, yeah, you got to chew? Now, back in the day when men went to Ranger School, sorry for you guys who went when the fucking slags went, but you could chew. And they stopped chewing in Ranger School because focus, they did a study at Leavenworth, and they asked all of the officers, as well as Captain Careers Course, which is now called something else, when did you start chewing tobacco? And they all said Ranger School, so they cut out chewing in Ranger School because it made officers look unprofessional. That's the fucking truth. Dan Grocky will back it up. So, I have an RI asking me for a fucking chew. Now, I don't remember the number, but I think it was like 10 lickies and 10 chewies. So you could have 10 pieces of candy, 10 pieces of chewing gum per phase, and like maybe fucking, I don't know the exact number, but it wasn't a lot of fucking chew that you could have for each phase. So this guy is a ranger instructor. He just drove in from fucking, civilian land, asking me for a chew. I want to get a go. I'm like, roger that. Here you go, sir. He fucking four fingers it. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. I mean, I went to gouge his fucking eyes in. But I couldn't because, I was hoping to get a fucking, honor grad go, which didn't happen. Anyway, so we pick up, move out, we get to the ORP. Everybody knows what that is? If you don't, it's the Objective Rally Point. Yes. We took it by force because, time. And at that point, you're going to change out the early leadership for the actions on leadership. Now, again, being a former ranger instructor, you had Squad Leader 1, 2, or Squad Leader 1, ATL 1, BTL 1. If it was bay planning, you did bay planning, movement, occupation of the fucking ORP, change out. Squad Leader 2, ATL 2, BTL 2, actions on, movement, occupy, patrol base, and patrol base activities. So when we get there, he kind of meanders off, and I'm waiting. And I go find him, and he's fucking sleeping on his rucksack. Like fucking flopped, fucking just drooling everywhere, my chew running out of his fucking face. And I literally wanted to just kick him in his face. I mean, I was like, I could do it. And it would knock him out, and I could get away with it. But just in case somebody can see me, because I'm kind of fucking droning anyway, I didn't do it. So I'm like, hey, Sergeant Rankin, yeah, we've occupied the ORP, and we're ready to send out the recon. Now, he knows now at this point in time, he's fucking the second chain of command. Remember, it's all about karma. It's a bitch. Don't marry it. So, he finally unfucks himself, this fucking motherfucker, and he changed out the chain of command, and they go off and they fuck it all up. I don't give a fuck because, it's like, Jamie, fuck you. I did my job. So, I'm thinking, I kind of did his job for him. He bumped the chew off of me. I woke his ass up. I think I'm a go. So we finished Florida phase, and we have to go in and see the camp commander, and he gives us our, little fucking speech, whatever, because he's got to validate himself as the camp commander. Kevin Peel, how'd you do that? Speak up. Scroll Factory, 4 years fucking Scroll Factory shit. Anyway, so I go in there, and you're all like sweating and stuff because, like, maybe you fucked up or like with my shit wired tight. But I knew that I was, I thought I was blue across the board, 100% goes. So the captain's going through, hey, Ranger Bubba, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you got one no-go. And I look down because I'm like, fucking, I don't give a shit. I'm like, a fucking no-go? What the fuck? So I look down, and it's fucking Sergeant Rankin gave me a no-go. I'm thinking, I'm just sweating. I'm like, this motherfucker, I will rip his fucking face off. But I couldn't say that because, I'm roger that, sir. Hua, yes, Duckway, Utah, airborne, hua, all the way. Anyway, so a year later, I'm back at the Ranger Battalion, not like the fucking Facebook fucking fuckfaces, and we're doing EIB. And for us, EIB stands for, say it with me, everybody in battalion. Because everybody in battalion should get their EIB because we train super fucking hard for like 2 weeks and then we test. Given the fact that we are doing our own EIB, separate from everybody else, we would have strap hangers. And for all you civilians, Google it. So we'd have guys from RTB, some guys who were like former bat boys who went to RTB, trying to be good leaders and get their guys in. Merrill's EIB qualified. We also had RIs from Camp Rudder, Florida Ranger Camp. Now, I'm an E4. I have all the power, but like no really responsibility for the consequences. I could smoke Jesus and be like, hey God, well, he's an E4. Like, yeah, motherfucker, you tabless bitch, because God is tabless. So is Jesus. Anyway, so I'm running the easiest station possible because I got my tab. I got my EIB. I'm not going to get fucked. And I done kind of made a dick name for myself. And I'm like, I'm not doing no hard shit. I do the fucking camouflage yourself and individual equipment station. So the whole train up is super fucking sham. And I'm still kind of recovering from Ranger School. Kind of, sleeping, eating. Got a little, hey, sit. Got a little portly. And on test day, who comes up and is at my station from Florida Ranger Camp? Sergeant First Class Jay Rankin. Now, it's that squirrel aha moment. Remember, karma is a bitch. And I'm like, okay, good morning. My name is Bush's Moore. I'll be your blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Sergeant Rankin. A dude beside him, this fucking black dude from Florida camp, was like, bam. He's like, hey, man, how many of these motherfuckers you done fucked over? Which means it's happened before. At some other station, somebody recognized this guy as being a fucking cocksucker. Now, when you camouflage yourself and individual equipment, it's pretty fucking easy. You're pretty much going to be a go. However, I hold the power now. So, you got like 10 minutes maybe. You got to, all the high points back when you wore fucking face paint. So I've got 3 dudes from RTB, Florida camp, and I got 6 bat boys. Now, of the 6 bat boys, I got a guy named Sergeant Shuck, who's got his guys here, and so they're all going to get a go because Sergeant Shuck is there. Because you don't want to no-go his guys with Sergeant Shuck, because Sergeant Shuck would be like, you're dead. So I started over here. Stella. So I started over here with Shuck's boys, and I'm like, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. And I get to Sergeant Rankin, and I'm like, Sergeant Rankin, you failed to meet the standard. Now, you can retrain for 10 minutes, or you can go ahead and retest. And he's like, just sign the fucking no-go. I'm like, roger that. And I actually said, you fucking dick. Now, I'm an E4, he's an E7, but I got Shuck over here who's like way up here. I mean, you fucking dick. Oh. I was a medium bendable. I was kind of oozing pre-cum, but I wasn't. So the whole gist of this is karma's a bitch. And it's coming down the fucking lane. And if you do bad things to good people, not that I'm a good person, in theory, it's coming in like 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s. And when it hits you, it's a fucking massive freight train. And that freight train, bringing all that karma, driven by the bitch, is going to fucking pump certain motherfuckers in the face with factual information that are going to change people's lives for the fucking worse. Do I give a fuck? Fucks given? 0.